Hey you guys, so for today's video I am going to be playing with the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson conspiracy palette. You guys, I go more into this in the video. I am such a huge Shane Dawson fan. Shane Dawson really got me through middle school. I became more confident watching his videos because I am someone, I have an extremely dark sense of humor like Shane Dawson does, and I was like, oh, there's someone else in the world like me. Laughs at the most fucked up shit. It's one of the reasons why I love him and why I've loved him since I was 11 years old. I've been watching him for a really long time. I've seen his ups and downs and I'm so beyond proud of this palette for him. I think it looks incredible. Also, stick around till the end of the video because I am going to be doing a giveaway on this channel as well. So if you guys want to know the rules for that, stay tuned until the very end. Anyway, stop my rambling. Let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, you guys, I am so excited to be filming today's video. Honestly, you guys, earlier today, I was just having one of those days where I woke up and I had to remind myself, just keep breathing. It was one of those really depressing days. It's not always like there's something typically wrong, but sometimes I just get sad and feel really low. Today was one of those days for me. But then something came in the mail today and totally cheered me up. And you guys, I'm so freaking excited. I got the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson mini controversy palette and conspiracy palette. Oh my god, I'm so excited. All right, I'm gonna be doing an unboxing for you guys, and I'm also gonna be testing out the shadows, seeing how I feel, seeing what we think. I'm gonna take it out of the box like so. All right, which one should I open first? Should I open mini controversy or should I open a conspiracy first? You know what, I can't contain myself. I'm gonna open conspiracy first because this is the one I have been just so freaking over the moon and excited to play with. No! I didn't want to ruin the wrapping, but the sticker was too tight on it. I wanted to do something fun with the wrapping. Oh, you guys. Oh my gosh. So this is the box it comes in. It's a really cute conspiracy and hypnotize you kind of look here. I'm very bad at explaining this, but it's really cool looking. And now I'm just gonna open it like so from here, just to give you guys a little backstory before I go and open up this beautiful bad boy right here. I have been a Shane Dawson fan, honestly, since the very beginning. Ever since I watched Fred is Dead, he has always just been such an inspiration to me. I have always looked up to him since I was, I think, 11 or 12 years old. Watching his growth and watching his ups and downs, obviously, I'm just so beyond happy that he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves now. The last few years, like, I feel like he finally found his calling on YouTube. And before, don't get me wrong, he was freaking hilarious. Like I said, I have been a stan of his forever. Even during all his controversies, I have always been the one sticking up for him. I understand his sense of humor because that's my sense of humor, that very dark humor. I get it. But seeing where he is now, and I have always said this, I have always said Shane should start doing little documentary series or documentary type videos, and he finally did it. And it was just so excited. I always freaking knew he had it in him, and this is amazing. I'm really proud of you, Shane. I doubt he's ever gonna watch this video, but I'm really freaking proud. Anyway, let's get into the palette. So this is what the conspiracy palette looks like. You guys, oh my god, this palette is so freaking cool. Look at the detailing. I love the way Andrew came up with this. I just think it's so freaking cool. Wait, little clasps. Oh my god. Ah! I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be so sad if I open this up and then all the shadows are just fully crushed from packaging. And I show you guys that. Oh my god, I'd be so devastated. I don't think that's gonna be the case though. Let's see. Oh my god. This is what the palette looks like. He really did it. You know what? And I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I have not been the biggest fan of Jeffree Star eyeshadow palettes. It's not because of the shadow quality. I don't even know how all the shadows perform, but for me personally, I just was never into the color stories. And that is no shade. It just was not my cup of tea personally. I love the packaging in all of them though. I always thought the packaging was freaking stunning. However, I'm not gonna buy a palette just for the packaging. Blood Sugar, I thought the packaging was incredible, beautiful. For some reason though, I don't know, I always feel like something is missing in every eyeshadow palette he puts out. I don't know what it is. Something that would make them all just stick out more. Again, this is just my own personal opinion, nothing against him. I love his highlighters and I love his liquid lipsticks. I've just never been a huge fan of his eyeshadow palettes or just the color story of his eyeshadow palettes. But this one, I don't know what it was, but it really freaking spoke to me. Either way, I would have bought it because I'm such a Shane stan, and I honestly will buy anything he puts out. I freaking love that man. This color story is actually freaking phenomenal, and there's so many different looks you can do with this. I'm just so beyond happy for him. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm a Pisces cusp, so I'm literally gonna start crying. Now into the mini controversy. Oh my god, I love this outside packaging. This is so freaking cool how it looks like a TV screen, kind of like in The Ring before she comes out and attacks you. That's what it looks like. That's what it reminds me of. I'm gonna go ahead and open her up. That's what it looks like right here. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking beautiful. Oh, this also has a mirror. Oh my god, that's so exciting. And here are all the shades. Again, this color story didn't exactly wow me, but however, when I did see that they're gonna relaunch this and put that green shade in the middle here, I like the color story a lot more. So we will see what they do with that. But I'm really excited to dig into this too. These shadows do look amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and start diving into the palette now. Okay, so I'm gonna start by priming my eyelids. I always prime my eyelids with the Tarte Shape Tape. You can really use any concealer for this, you guys. I'm one of those people, I personally don't really believe in eye primers, and that's only because I've never used one that's wowed me or actually made a bigger difference than concealer does. So that's just my own personal opinion. And I am really sorry, you guys. I have a pimple here. It decided to pop up randomly. My skin has been great, and then all of a sudden, boop, this guy came out, and so did this one. Boop, decided to join the party. So I'm very sorry, you guys are gonna have to look at that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start priming my eyelids. I got some veiny ones. This is also just gonna help the shadows stick on better. And then I'm also gonna set that with some translucent setting powder. And I haven't put on any face makeup yet, only because I have no clue if these shadows have a ton of fallout or not. So I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna do my eyes first and then do my face makeup after. The first shade I'm going to go into is the shade Tanacon. I feel like it's a really good all over transition shade. Just so you guys know, if you guys are opposed to fallout in the pan, there's a lot of fallout in the pan. I barely put my brush in this and it's all over the place. I'm not someone that minds that, but I know a lot of people do, but I don't really care. If the shadows perform well, it does not matter to me. Ooh, it's nice and pigmented though. I do want to do something really fun with this and try to use as many colors as I can. This color is really calling out to me, as well as all these shimmers here too. All right, the next shade I'm going to dig into is the shade Not a Fact. I'll start putting this on the outer corner of my eye. And I'm also going to put this in my crease as well. And I'm going to wing it out too, because I got an idea with this that I think would be really fun. And a little bit out of the box, you know? This doesn't come off as pigmented as I would like it to be, but that's okay, it's still a pretty color. All right, I went ahead and built that up a little bit more, and now the color is showing a lot better, so I'm pretty happy about that. The next shade I'm going to dig into is the shade My Rides here. It's this really pretty black, and there's a lot of fallout from the pan, so keep this in mind. If you guys want me to show you, I've barely touched it, and there's a lot of fallout right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a lot. So if that bothers you guys, keep that in mind. But again, I really don't mind it at all. And look how cute, it's got a little steering wheel. I love that. I love the imprints on these shadows. I think they're so bomb. I'm just gonna add that in the exact same place that we put Not a Fact, but I'm gonna keep it a little lower in the crease. I just wanna deepen this up a bit. And I'm gonna be going back and forth with these two shades for a moment. I'm gonna take my concealer and I'm gonna do a cut crease with this. Okay, now that I did the cut crease, I'm gonna go ahead and spritz my brush really fast. And the next shade I'm going to dive into is the shade Illuminati. I love the names of these. Aw, man, I ruined the little pan. I'm so sad. And I'm gonna go ahead and pat this on the outer part of where we put that cut crease. Right, the next shade I'm going to dive into is the shade Just a Theory. And I'm gonna go ahead and place that right next to where we just placed the last shadow. I'm gonna kind of try to blend this in as much as possible, those two colors together. Next, I'm going to be using a little bit of the Simulation as well, same brush, and I'm gonna place that kind of right by the green here. Give us a nice little, ooh, that's pigmented. It's a nice little gradient ombre effect. All right, I think this is what I'm gonna do so far. So right now I'm gonna wipe off all the fallout from my face. And I'm also gonna cut this into a wing as well. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eye off camera and I will be right back. All right, you guys, I went ahead and put on some foundation concealer and I also did my eyebrows as well as put on some eyelashes, and I really love the way this look is turning out. I'm loving these shadows. They blended on so beautifully. Oh, and just so you guys know, I added a little bit of food videos and Diet Cola also on the inner corners. Sorry, I didn't really film that. It was just kind of like a spur of the moment thing I decided to do while finishing up my makeup. I'm gonna take that same shade Tannicon that we used before, and I'm just gonna buff this all over my lower lash line. I'm also gonna make it connect to the top of ours as well. You know what I wish he did? I really wish he named something. Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes. I'm so shocked that none of these have that kind of name, because that's his intro. You know, I thought that would have been really cool. I don't know if they're saving that for something else. I don't know. I was just shocked to not see that in the series. I totally thought either one of these shadows or a liquid lipstick was going to be named, hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, because that's what he always says in the very beginning of his videos. So I was very surprised about that, but who knows, maybe the next one. I'm sure there will be a next one, you guys. Come on, let's get real here. Let's get real. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of Not a Fact, and I'm gonna keep this on my outer corner, and I'm gonna try to connect it to the eyeshadow above as well. And I'm only gonna make this go halfway, so I kind of want to open up the eye a little more. That shade Not a Fact is a lot more purple than I thought it was gonna be, and I thought it was gonna be kind of like more of like a maroony color. Still really pretty though. Still like it a lot. All right, now I'm gonna take a little bit of my rides here. I'm gonna use this little brush, and I'm just gonna kind of stamp this on my outer corner. I'm gonna take a little bit more of Not a Fact, and I'm gonna blend that out. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of Conspiracy. I'm gonna place that on the inner corner here. And I'm gonna blend that out with nothing on this brush. I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. I'm definitely gonna take a little bit of Ranch now. God, I love that name. I love Ranch so much. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that. Ooh, that's pretty. Pop that right on my inner corners. Wow, that is blinding. I love that. That's so pretty. I'm also gonna put a little bit of that on my brow bone. I'm also gonna dive into What's the Tea. This is a shade I have been dying to use because this is like my favorite color of all time. I'm just gonna place that kind of in between before we put those other two shadows. And I think it's just gonna give it a nice kind of subtle pop, you know. Kind of want to do a fun blue liner, so I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs, where is your name? I think it's Purple Rain, but let me double check. Yes, it's Purple Rain. I'm going to go ahead and pop this on my waterline. All right, now that that's on the waterline, I'm going to put on some mascara on my lower lash line as well. And the eyes are now complete. Next, I kind of want to do something fun with my face. I'm going to dive into a pigmented. I'm going to try to do something fun with this. Wanted to do a cute little pig here. Now I'm just gonna actually go and blend this out. And I want to use this as a blush. That actually makes a really pretty blush. All right, that was the shade Pigment. I wasn't sure if I said that, but yes, it's the one with a little piggy on it. And now for my highlight, I'm gonna take some of Ranch because this was screaming highlight to me. So let's see how this does. Oh yes. Okay. So that's what we're doing. You guys, so many of my pans are so destroyed now. I'm so sad. Now I'm gonna do a lip. I would have used the liquid lipsticks that they had in the collab, but unfortunately, I had my bundle in the freaking cart as soon as it happened, and then poof, it was just out of my cart. It was just gone, and I was depressed. And then I tried to do it again, and then it was sold out. So it's okay because I still have Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks. I'm thinking I'm gonna mix. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of Androgyny, and I'm also gonna do some Celebrity Skin probably in the middle. Oh yeah, Androgyny would look pretty with this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pop a little bit of Celebrity Skin in the middle. I know my hair's looking crazy. I'm just gonna use a little bit of setting spray now, set everything in place. and this is the finished look right here. I am so excited about this. I freaking love this look. I miss doing super colorful looks like this. I used to do more of these on my channel. This palette just really inspired me to get back into that. My overall thoughts on this palette, you guys, I think it is incredible. I think it's beautiful. These shadows performed so well. They blended so seamlessly. Certain ones I will say were a little bit patchy. This shade Not a Fact is definitely a lot more purple than I thought it was going to be. And even the patchy ones, you just had to keep blending and blending a little bit more and it was no issue. I really, truly enjoyed this palette. Keep in mind there is a lot of fallout, so when using this palette, definitely do your face makeup last. Do your eyes first. But again, you guys, I think Shane did such an incredible job on this palette. I do think that this palette is worth the money. I do think it's worth all the hype. I think it's incredible. I can't wait to play around more with this. I love this palette also because it has really like shown me I need to get back into myself and doing more looks like this again because I love doing looks like this. They're my favorite. I just think Shane and Jeffree did such an amazing job on this. Well done. Again, like I said earlier, I've never really been a huge fan of the color story for the Jeffree Star Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes, and that's no shade at all, but this one, I don't know, I feel like you can do so many cool looks with it. I'm obsessed now. I can't wait to play around with it some more. As for the mini controversy palette, I did wind up using one shade in here. I did use the shade The Simulation, and it did perform insanely well. I've got to say, out of all the shimmers, I found this one the most pigmented for sure. That and Diet Cola are extremely pigmented. I think that this is a fun palette, but again, this is not something I would normally gravitate towards. I feel like it's missing a certain color. I understand the vision they were going for, but it's just not my cup of tea personally. I do think the packaging is adorable though. Maybe if you're on a budget and you want to try out Jeffree Star shadows, but you don't want to go and buy a whole palette, which is more expensive, I say try this out just so you know what his shadows are like. If you want to go ahead and play around with them, then I think this would be a good fit for you. But for me, I'd say that this one is definitely the one worth the money for sure. I adore this. You guys, like I said before, I'm so freaking proud of Shane. This looks amazing. He just did such an incredible job. I could cry again. I'm not going to because I'm wearing freaking lashes, but I'm just so proud of him. All right, and if you guys stuck to the end of this video, I am actually doing a giveaway. So funny story, I wound up missing the first launch, as I said in the very beginning of this video. I was literally on time, ready to go, computer up. I was actually on my phone and my computer. Like, I was ready. I was gonna get the bundle. I was gonna have the entire collection to review for you guys, and I was so freaking excited about it. I get onto the site, and then time comes up, and the bundle's not there. And I was like, where's the freaking bundle? Where is it? I don't know how much longer, like maybe 20 minutes later, they finally put the freaking bundle up, and I was like, okay, cool, I can finally buy this bundle. So I clicked it, went to buy it. It said, thank you, your order is processing. Don't leave this spot so you won't lose your place in line. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm not gonna lose my place in line. Perfect. So I stayed on there, mind you, on my phone and on my computer. And on both places, they knocked me out of the line. Went back to the original Jeffree Star website and I was furious. My anxiety was going through the roof. I tried so many times, but the site would keep shutting down over and over and over and over again. And I unfortunately wasn't able to get anything from the first launch. So once they announced that they were gonna unleash, I think it was like 60,000 pallets. I believe they said they had a few more ready to go in case a certain thing happened. I don't know for sure, but you guys can watch the series. I'm sure they went more in depth about it. I was there. I was ready. I need to review this freaking palette. Get me on this site. So again, I went on my phone and I went on my computer and I was ready. Same thing happened. Site wound up crashing. And again, like the last time, I wound up getting to the point where it said to pay for the order and the site shut down. So I wound up doing it on my phone. I was able to get to the checkout point. I did it on my computer. I was able to get to the checkout point. I clicked order for both of those. I got so lucky and I wound up getting the order for both of those. So I wound up getting doubles. So I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on my channel here. I'm gonna be giving away one Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette, and I'm also gonna be giving away one Jeffree Star Mini Controversy palette together. I mean, like as a bundle is what I'll give away to one lucky winner. Not the one I played with, obviously, a brand new one. If you guys wanna know more about that, head to my Instagram. I have all the rules listed there. I'm also gonna keep the rules listed below as well. All you guys have to do is be subscribed to my channel. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. And on my Instagram, I need you guys to tag 3 friends. That's how you enter. Also give this video a thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and have a great rest of your night or day wherever you guys may be. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.